I'm back. Hey guys. I know. It's been a long summer without me. We haven't been talking about fitness, health. We've just been outside. But guys, I am back on your timelines. I am back with lots more content, talking about loads of different things that we haven't actually had for the first 15 episodes.
I've had a Brazilian butt lift. That was the first surgery I done.
Yeah.
That was when I was 19.
19?
Treacherous experience.
I looked physically skinnier than other people.
Okay.
I don't think I fully took in how insecure I was about it.
Thank you guys for being patient, and I hope you had a good summer, but let's get back into the serious matters regarding weight, fitness and health.
If you are confident plus size women, all of a sudden it's glamorizing obesity, and I never said it was good to eat your whole like body weight in food. All I did was exist.
Yeah.
So I wanted to be Lyrical Law. I don't know about anyone else. I wanted to be Lyrical Law. I wanted to be Miracle Watts. I'm looking at a girl thinking, if my surgeon done this, maybe I could look like that.
Say that it is for girls. That's what is safe to vocalize. But actually it's everyone. Like, you don't even want to be skinnier than your boys.
How people feel when they see plus size women. They feel like you don't deserve to have the relationship you want, the life you want, the job you want. You don't deserve that because you're fat.
It's really good for conditioning. It's really good for shaping and like molding your body to what it can be. But I would say for fitness, it's outside when you're going to really test your fitness because
I think everybody would be a bit more comfortable if everybody knew that everybody is struggling with insecurity.
Let's get into it. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Weight of It podcast. I'm back again to showcase the weigh-in girls. Woo! We're back. You know, had a long summer and we're ready to just get into it, really.
Yeah.
You guys know who these people are.
Let's jump straight. Well, for the people that don't know, could be your first time, but let's quickly.
Yep.
Very quickly. Hi everyone, I'm Grace. I'm Marissa's little sister, and I'm going to keep it like that. Because I'll start.
I'm Esnart. I am Rose's. Let's just call me your right hand babe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Another upgrade. She wants to be in a relationship with me so bad. So bad. But yes, we are here to have, this is the third weigh-in now.
Yes.
Big us up. And we are going to just talk about
the weigh-in the summer edition.
Edition. We're going to talk about, you know, everything to do with summer and, you know, your weight loss fitness journey and what that looks like. So, I mean, do you want to go first?
Yeah, let's talk summer. So this one has actually been different for me in the sense that I haven't been anywhere this year. Wait, which one's my camera? This one? Hi guys. I haven't actually been anywhere this year in the sense that I've had no holidays booked. I've not been abroad. And this is the longest I've been without traveling in a summer. Like, it's been crazy. That one is even a topic for another day, but it was a word I got from the Lord this year just to say, slow down, chill out. But in that's meant that I've had a bit more time to, you know, be at home, exercise a bit, try some new things, which we'll get into.
Yeah.
But it's been good. Like, summer's always the time when I'm at my slimmest. Yeah. So it's the time that I think about it the least because there's salads, there's movement.
Because of like what you're eating and not eating like heavy foods.
It's not heavy foods. Yeah. You're not active, as tired. You're active. You're going out.
The sun wants you. It makes you want to just walk around.
Leave the house.
Exactly. Shake a leg. You know?
Love that.
So yeah, I'm good.
Good. I love that. Miss Grace?
What was the question, sorry?
How's your summer been?
Oh, okay. My summer has been a bit different. So right now I'm studying for a master's in education policy at UCL.
Ooh.
So yeah, just gonna add that little
in case y'all know.
But yeah, it's been a different summer. Obviously, it's my first summer ever having to do a master's dissertation. So that's been different. And just in general, because the way the education system is, we're always off during summer. So it's just different to have to work through summer and work on something that makes up such a big part of my master's. So yeah, I think it's been a busy summer. But yeah, I think sunshine here and there has helped. Yeah, it's been cool. It's been a summer of also things.
Why are you stuttering, bro? Like,
I
could feel. No, guys, I could feel my sister, and then I looked at her. She was literally about to burst out laughing. It's just been a different summer.
Just finish your sentence. Finish your sentence.
Dating and dissertation has been this summer, so it's a different summer for me, but it's been an enjoyable summer so far. And yeah, I'm just happy to get this disso done and get my masters, do the picture, and then go back to my lit summers of piano every weekend. So
Oh, okay. Nice to know.
I think that's where I'm at.
Love that. I mean, obviously, if your mister is watching, then you know
He will be watching as well.
We're big fans of you over here, big fans. But no, that's really nice to hear. So I think my summer is, I've traveled quite a bit. I went to like can I just say Marrakesh is probably like the most confident I felt.
Yeah.
Body wise on holiday, like and it's not, guys, please, I'm not like washboard, like big bum, all that stuff. It was just like I just felt.
Yeah, a little pokey.
I got a little pokey. I got a little bang.
Yeah.
Follow,
Little donkey dog.
I got a little donkey that follow me in the behind. I gotta be like, who that? My booty. But I just felt the most like confident I felt.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I don't know, I was just wearing clothes and it wasn't even so much how it looked on me. I just felt good. Like, and even like there were certain times I'd try something, I'd be like, oh. No, like, but then I think also like dressing for your body and just like finding things more flattering has been helpful. But yeah, that's been good. And I also feel like because I haven't had like, obviously I've got holidays at the end of the year, but I feel like I've just been in tune with my body. So I think I said in the last episode, like swimming because I want to swim, running because I want to run. Now, do you remember like I think before it was like I liked running, but I wasn't that into it as much. But now I'm proper back into my running, but not because of anything else other than I like it.
Yeah.
So that's just come naturally. So I feel like those things have made the summer experience like good. I haven't really been out. I mean, we went out the other weekend, and
She's saying we haven't really been out, guys. If you must know,
we've
no,
been doing
babes,
like community based things, like the hike.
Community.
community based.
Okay, the only thing I went out was literally DLT the other day, like day party wise. Where have I been?
But we've been out.
Where?
No, there's a difference. Have you been out or have you been outside?
I've been
We're
out.
just talking about outside.
Yeah, I haven't been outside.
Okay,
But I've
fine.
been out. I've left my house and done
This is
things. Like I've gone to play tennis. I've gone to the hike.
Bible babes.
I've gone to a concert. I've gone to like 2 concerts. I've gone to the theatre.
Yeah.
I've gone like, that's what I'm saying. I've only been outside once. And I wouldn't say it's like I hate it or like it, but I just.
You went to Movado.
Yeah, but that's a
True.
concert. Movado was a concert. Thames was a concert. The Recipe was a concert.
I'd put Movado under outside.
Would you?
Yeah. It's Movado.
Anything to do with bashment or anything like that.
So bashment specifically, that's outside.
Okay, fine.
I think that's out. That wasn't like a concert in an arena where that's outside. It was in a park and
Yeah.
I'm
You were
talking
whining.
outside. Yeah, but not on anybody.
Yeah, if you're whining, that means you're outside. If there is an environment of whining, which bashment
you got
obviously
me.
Yeah.
facilitates.
But okay, can I just also, just for the viewers, because you might be thinking that's a lot, but okay, for context, I'm the type of girl, I'll be out every weekend.
Yeah.
Like, as in outside every weekend, like from night till like whatever. But I think this one, I just haven't really been like that.
Out.
But I think that's also helped a little bit my fitness journey, just because I'm not as like tired from like the night before. And also, I guess the one thing I think has definitely helped is obviously I stopped drinking as well. That's more like a personal conviction type thing. Like for context, I got baptized in the beginning of this month. Praise the Lord,
Praise
the Lord,
God.
praise God. But yeah, one of the things that God's been speaking to me about actually about alcohol, and so I've like stopped taking alcohol. I think it's been like 4 weeks. It's not even been that long, but for all the activities that I have done, alcohol hasn't been involved. So I just wake up the next day and I'm ready to go for a walk. I'm ready to run. I'm ready to.
I think it's that you have been out like every weekend. I think this weekend was your first weekend.
First one not going anywhere.
But I think in terms of outside,
Yeah.
maybe like twice or something.
Yeah, I've just been doing like just different types of things, and it's nice. It's nice to like, it's varied, and like that's why when we did go out this Sunday, it felt nice to like, okay, yeah, because we haven't gone out. Like, let's go outside. Didn't like that event, but
Yeah, we've been on our mature girl outings.
it's given. Is she nearly 30 or something?
Almost.
You know what I mean?
Oof.
But yeah,
Let's talk about the activities though.
right. So the one I want to talk about is
Yes.
the hike. So guys, we went on our first. Was it your first hike in the UK?
Yes. Yeah, I think so.
So-
Like first proper hike.
Proper
Yeah.
hike. Because
yeah.
me and Grace hiked in South Africa at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Grace
I was gonna
looked,
say, what?
Grace looked like, when I do that.
When I do a
Yeah,
hike,
no, you really did.
I really hiked a mountain on the 1st
You
of
did.
January 2024.
Wigless.
Wigless, without
Wigless,
water,
we went
without
up.
supplies.
I think it was 3
Like-
hours, 4 or 4 hours. I can't remember. Like up and down. It was
Yeah.
a couple hours.
So
it was in the
unprepared.
Cape Town, South Africa heat,
Heat.
as in beating in the morning. It was also after. It was on the 1st of Jan, so it was after New Year's Eve, where I was as drunk as a
Yes, drunk as a
rat
skunk.
on a highway, dancing with New Zealanders Zealand.
Shout out.
Rice.
Shout out. Taps.
I had quite a night, and by the morning, I don't know if me and Rose, hangovers aren't our stories. So the next day we were able to, not even next couple hours.
I already
later,
knew I was going on the hike.
I was gonna
the night
say.
before.
I wasn't sure because
Yeah.
I knew I was drinking so much. I wasn't sure, so I didn't know where I'd be at. But in the morning, I was fine. So we woke up. I think by 7 we were up. 8 we left with our friend's
Fiance,
soon to be husband.
soon to be husband in a couple months. So yeah, we went all together and it was hot. We were not prepared. It was our first hike. We didn't have no water. We went with one 500 ml Kirkland kind of size water each.
I think I drank half of it in the cab.
Yeah.
Honestly, because it was really, as soon as you get out of the
nothing.
apartment, it's already hot.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think 10 minutes into it, 15 minutes, the water was done. Sipping your own saliva.
I just genuinely don't know how you guys actually survived.
And then
But you know
went
what
all
we
the
were
way to
doing?
the
It. We
top.
weren't feeling it.
Yeah.
It's on the way back I felt it.
Yeah, it was when I
Yeah.
got to the top. It was when we were at the top and we realized we have to go down. And we
Yeah.
got between 3 of us, all our waters were finished. And I think what was mad is like when we were on the way up, we'd be talking to people and people would be like, oh yeah, no, we didn't do the whole way. We've only gone like halfway. We're coming back down. We're like, oh, we mad. We're going, keep
All
going
the
all the way
way.
to the top. Not many
Yeah.
people did it, but
We committed.
yeah, that was our first hike.
Yeah.
Well, my first ever hike.
Yeah.
And it was up a mountain, an actual mountain in
like
South
30-degree
Africa.
heat.
insane.
In South Africa, no clouds, just pure
Africa.
sun.
We literally did that the 1st of January, and I always say like the hiking up to the quote unquote the Hollywood sign. I didn't obviously go to the top, but I went up to a certain level. But it doesn't feel like a hike. It doesn't feel like the other two, like this one or the one we just did. In Seven Sisters. So to me, this felt like my first official. I'm geared up.
Yeah.
I'm going on a hike.
We've got backpacks.
Well, yeah, like
There was more preparation.
It's more
I think.
preparation.
Yeah.
It felt like I'm actually going for this hike. When
Yeah.
everything else was a bit more less spontaneous.
Especially because the SA hike, people were prepared. It was just us.
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
had their
Everyone
things.
was
on
G'd
fire.
up.
So yes, we went to Seven Sisters Cliff with Hike It Up.
Shout out Hike It Up, by the
shout out.
way.
Yeah, we'll definitely put them in the mention.
Yeah,
They were really
amazing.
very good organization, facilitated really well, and it was just a really great community feel experience. Like
It was so wholesome. Like there was one point during that hike, I literally just stopped and like smiled at myself. I was like, we're actually just here.
Yeah.
We're all just walking. We're all out of breath. Some of us are struggling, some of us are not. The people that were not struggling were really like helping the people that were like, it was even to the point that people, so before we went on the hike, they had said, bring walking poles. Me and Rose said to each other,
it's not that deep.
it's not that deep. We're not going to need the walking
Not knowing that the
poles.
poles are the things that saved their lives.
Right.
No way.
The pole would later become the thing that actually stopped me being washed
Saved
down
her
the
life.
river. Like,
Not knowing that would be life saving.
insane. But then obviously where some people had bought 2 poles, they were even being kind to like give up one of their
Yeah.
poles or whatever.
Yeah.
Like everybody was doing that. It was so like
It was
it just felt
You
it felt
think
right.
I think we've known each other for years,
Years,
and like
yeah.
obviously, I'm not sure if you guys have seen it. Kind of did go a
The
bit viral.
footage.
The hike up videos of all of us in the river, and I just want to just make something very clear.
no.
No, I need to just say about Esnart, yeah, because one thing about everyone's clips, like it's really funny, ha, but no one captured what happened to her. And there's a video, yeah, I'm gonna insert here, but the pair of us are just standing there looking like that, but you don't know what we're looking at. Let me tell you what we were looking at. This mad girl, yeah, she had gone ahead of us, yeah. The water's taking everyone. It now starts taking Esnart. Esnart's like 5 foot something.
2, 1,
Yeah,
even.
5'2" for reference, yeah. The water is literally up to her chin at this point, yeah. She's literally going down the river, and then like they're trying to grab her with the sticks, but she missed it.
I missed the pole literally by like an inch, and I
the
was
pole-
like,
the
no.
The pole came out. She tried to grab it. She's missed it. So you know, it's just like your fingers are just
Then I
like
was-
missed, yeah.
I was going.
Then instead of her trying to like fight back with them to like try driving, she said, "It's okay, don't worry."
Don't worry.
She's
I was
going
like,
down
I
the
can
stream.
swim.
So when all of us are standing there, I'm thinking, are you trying to unalive yourself at this
At the hike.
So were you calm? Because when Rose
I was
told
so
me,
calm.
she was
She
saying
was
that
at
you were calm.
peace.
You were like, guys, it's fine. Please don't bother. It's okay.
And the thing is, obviously, it was all happening really quickly. But obviously, I missed the pole, and then I could feel my body like going downstream. Like, guys, one thing I need to say, right? And this is like no tea, no shade, but Caucasians are taught these things from early. You see, when it comes to things like tides, when it comes to things like outdoor survival, I feel like
water pressure,
like all these things, I feel like they go camping and do all that stuff. Us as a community, we don't be doing that stuff.
We stay in the house.
We stay in the house. And this is one thing I will say, like, for me and like my kids to come, like, I really want them to understand the outdoors, because obviously we could see the tide rising. Everybody there had eyes. From the time that we arrived to the crossing to the time that we even made it to the water, the tide has come up like inches. So then by the time I'm crossing, I'm thinking, oh, it'll be all right. But then when you feel how like heavy the water is taking you, it's like battering you. When I realized, like, oh, I've missed that stick. Like, I've missed my chance at like getting across.
Survival.
I said like fight, flight, or what is it, freeze? I froze. Like, I was a freeze response, and my whole response was, don't worry, guys, I can swim. I'll be okay.
And guys, as she's saying this, she's going down the river.
I didn't believe it.
So I was literally like screaming, like, someone get her! Like, get her!
But she's not fighting for her life.
Fighting for your life.
So now someone has to fight for your life.
For you. The person has to fight. I'm also me too. I'm also fighting. I'm fighting for my own life. I have to fight. I have to bear your cross as well. So at this point, I'm literally like, no, and I'm even slightly frustrated, because like, why would you put me in this predicament?
Where I have to watch you.
Where I have to watch you.
Then you gotta go tell my dad.
Investigation of police.
I have to go speak to the ambulance.
But can I just say, guys, just for more context, where we were crossing, it was a reservoir. So where I would have washed down the river, I wasn't going to wash into the wide ocean. I was just going to end at the end of the bank. Like,
was there an ending?
But yeah, there was like an end to it, but it was far.
But no, but Es is acting like she was just going to like lay on her back and just swim there. No, that would have been a vicious. Like, you would have
been pummeled.
Yeah, you would have got down there.
Yeah, it's true.
But
it was like going downstream. Yeah.
It was like, literally, I say this to like, whenever like growing up, mum would always be like, you know, don't play in the water. Like, you know, you go like when you go on holiday, mum's like, don't go in the water, and you just forget, it's whatever. That's the first time I understood why like parents are like, don't play in the water. Don't do it. Rough. So but it was a really great hike, and so
much fun, by the way. Much fun. I'm not traumatized. I thought it was hilarious. We signed a waiver. Listen, the organizers knew what they were doing with that waiver.
Heavy on the signed the waiver. They let us.
They said
they ain't never let us forget that. So it was a really great experience, and I do feel like in terms of like my summer, I think it was just really nice to embrace fitness into my lifestyle for once properly. Because I think you've heard us say in the other episodes, and even like my guests that have come and said like, you've got to make it a lifestyle. And sometimes like, okay, what does that look like?
Mean?
Because like, I'll be so real, and I think I've said before, gym is not something I see in my lifestyle. I see more like the running, the swimming, the hikes, like things which are just more like community based. You can do with a friend. Like the amount of times this month I've literally been like, I want to meet up with a friend, let's go for a walk and talk, as opposed to like just FaceTiming you. So I think that hike really like solidified that view that like, no, when it's a lifestyle, it's literally doing things with people like-minded, and you're essentially burning calories, improving your health.
You're actually helping your body at the same time as gisting or whatever it is that you want to do.
And I think the key word there is variation, because the point you're making about like not going to the gym every single day, but having a varied active lifestyle. So because I think about like the hike, the tennis, even like when we did boxing that time, like that was different, although we didn't continue because it was quite a ghetto location in which we first
she said that, not me. All views are
of her own.
Yeah, she thinks the same. But yeah, we started boxing, and it was nice to like, when preparing for the week ahead, it was like, okay, so I know I need to do some kind of activities. So gym maybe 3 times, and then boxing that day, and then like you have swimming one day of the week. So I think it's nice just to keep things varied and keep things different, because sometimes when you're going to the gym every single day, like although we do it and we go often, it's like sometimes you're like, oh, here again, like same faces, same machines. It's nice to keep things varied. And
I also think that one thing that having been outside and like doing activities has taught me, because I've been on another hike, guys, I got bitten. Like the bug really got me, because after that I literally just this weekend gone, I went up and I hiked in the Peak District, which was gorgeous. It was really nice. Loads. Can I insert? No, I'm not gonna. Sure. We'll put the picture somewhere.
I need to see this.
But it was really, really nice. And one thing I was saying on that hike was the gym is really good for conditioning. It's really good for shaping and like molding your body to what it can be. But I would say for fitness, it's outside when you're going to really test your fitness because hiking through, sorry, I always say this, climbing up actual stairs versus climbing up a Stairmaster will tell you how fit you are, because one flight of stairs.
Can I just add to that? Because this year, I've been going ham with running on the treadmill. Right. I've been telling Rose, who likes to run, like, oh my gosh, I'm really liking running. Like the start of this year, I was really enjoying it. But when the sun came out this summer, and I was like, okay, let me start running outside. I was like,
yeah. It's not the same.
Different. This is not the same as running on the treadmill. And then you explain like how like you get a lot of assistance from the treadmill. Like, it's actually like a thing that's just running. You have to run. There's nothing else.
You're catching up with the treadmill.
Yeah, you're catching up.
But in real life, you're
powering yourself.
So that's such a good point. Like it does when you're doing the outside of gym stuff, it is a test of fitness.
And I think that's what's actually ultimately better for like your cardiovascular, like your lungs, like
stamina as well.
Your
like, I was
stamina,
even just deep in like I need more endurance, stamina.
But the gym is good in its ways. Like, I still love the gym, but I definitely think that now where I'm slightly shifting more towards like fitness and like overall health, I'm like, no, because I'm really being tested, like being outside. So
do you know when you deep it, a hike is essentially a walk. What, like we are wounded after that walk. Yeah, but then because you're walking incline on the treadmill, you're just thinking.
You don't think about it.
And I was thinking, even like with incline on the treadmill, even if you're running, it's not the same as a hill, because hills naturally, like you go up and down, and sometimes they get steep and sometimes they go low. Like
it's even like the terrain, because it's like you've got rocks and then you're in mud and then you're in
and your foot might twist. It's just so different to actual outside. But it was so true. So now I've been trying. I think I was telling you, I'm trying to like actually. It feels like I'm starting from square one, but I don't think so, because I've built a lot of stamina in the gym anyway. Just like run more minutes. But definitely running outside is a whole different ballgame.
I think that's literally the best way to summarize it. You know, gym is literally for conditioning. I think peak fitness, like I say, like me swimming, like I'm out of it. Like I'm like, I literally go home and I'm out. I'm out cold, sleep. Like running this morning. If you saw when I came home, my mum was like, Rose, I was like, I can't, and obviously I ran a test phone Collins, so I was pushed to my limit. But that same 30 minutes in the gym,
you would easily,
no way I'd be like that.
You'd even be on Canva. You'd even be doing your design on your phone.
On your watching like a video.
So, you got time to watch a sermon because you can listen and run. You know that you don't even have to put the headphone away.
You need
every sense, every
here and get to the end. Like you know, you're so out of it. And I loved it today. I was like, no, this is fitness. Like, you're right. This is actually like, you feel like you're not even thinking about the calorie. You're just thinking, no, my body has
working.
And you can feel your heart pumping. I remember yesterday I ran to this month. Should probably say on this pod. This month I'm not driving to the gym. I'm walking to and from the gym the whole of August. I've been doing that. And then now this week where I've been trying to do my runs, I was like, okay, let me run to the gym. That makes sense. I was tired. By the time I got to the gym, I was tired. And I was like, that was just 30 minutes. I can bang an hour on the treadmill easy, like stopping and starting running. But this, I was tired, and I literally felt, you know, you've even like, sorry, it's a bit too much information, like the boobs even feel a bit more like heavy, and you feel things so much more. Things. No, but you can actually, I could feel things, I could feel bumps.
Guys, can I just say, has anybody ever noticed that Grace really loves Amapiano? I just
don't know if she's made it clear.
I don't know if she's made it clear.
Maybe one day. But like everything, all of my body parts are moving and my heart is pumping. Things are getting serious when it's outside of the gym. But
so I guess for the listeners, I guess one thing we're clearly promoting and encouraging is to get outside and do your workouts, and
especially during summer.
Capitalize
even
on
though
the
we
summer.
haven't had that much of
a
sun.
But I guess when it's just not raining.
Just utilize the no snow. I would
at this point,
it's not snowing.
At this point, no snow, no
and
ice.
no rainfall.
Like just utilize it, because I think it does make a difference. Even if it's walking, like yes, you can get your steps on a step pad or treadmill, all of that stuff. Fantastic, great. But at the same time, you are tested when you're walking, because you have to move your body each step. Like if you stop, it's done. Like you're not walking anymore. But on the treadmill, like it will push you to encourage you to move, even if it's just a little bit. So I feel like those things have really contributed to my fitness this summer. I think this is also like the leanest I've looked this
Yeah,
year,
talk
which has
about
just been it's been nice or whatever. I like
Talk
put on a
about
dress,
it.
okay,
Yeah.
pull up, like pull up. Who on the roster?
Right.
It's freaking do fun, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, nobody. But you know,
Listen,
soon.
not for long.
Not for long.
But yeah, I think it's nice to just be like content and confident in my body. And it's so weird because like I said, I'm not nowhere near, like, I know everyone always says cliche, nowhere near where I want to be, but I'm genuinely not. But like, you know, when you have that element of like, oh, but as I'm where I'm at,
I'm content.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm still gonna wear a crop top.
and that's such a good point, because I remember thinking, I was looking at myself and it's like, I've lost a lot of weight. Ooh, whoops, people have been saying it. I can see it. The pictures are showing evidence, but I'm still not where I want to be. But I was like, but if I had to be like this forever,
I'd be cool.
very happy.
Yeah.
I'm Gooch, yeah.
I'd be very calm. And I think that was the main point, because you know, there's been situations where I've added so much weight and I'm like, I don't want to be like this right now,
Right.
and I wouldn't be comfortable like going X, Y, and Z to places. But right now I'm like, you know what? I'd be happy if this is my body for life. Let it
Yeah, I'd
be.
be alright.
let it
Yeah.
run.
Yeah, and
Same.
yeah.
You say that same?
Yeah, I
I
think.
love this for us. Yay, team.
Yeah,
bodies.
I think we look good.
It's giving good body.
It's giving good body.
Good body.
Right.
It's giving good body. It's giving good body.
It's giving good body.
We'll come back to
gang.
that comment soon. But yeah, I definitely feel like it's such a nice. Like, I don't know. I can even feel like the difference from our first episode. We're just a little bit
Yeah.
lighter with the topic. It's like,
Yeah.
wait,
Yeah.
it doesn't really concern me. It
We
doesn't
were
bother
heavy.
me. I was feeling slumpy.
I was feeling heavy, biggie,
Yeah,
biggie,
I need to
heavy,
show
heavy.
you a picture from one of the pods.
I was feel. I wish you guys took your measurements and your.
I
weight.
kind of know though, so I know from the second episode, so we
Yeah.
can track that
Okay.
from going forward.
Okay, so you sharing
You
that
gonna
now?
say?
Oh, am I?
We're like, well, if you know.
From the second episode, because I got measured to do my dress, like my birthday dress. So at that point, I was I can tell you like my waist. I was 33 at that time, and then the other day when I got measured for something else, I was 31.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
cutie.
but this is the
She got
thing.
that thing on.
I got a little thing happening. But what it is like I said, summer is always like my naturally slimmest time. So
Same.
for me, going into like the next season, it's like I want to kind of try and maintain.
Yeah.
Because what normally happens is it gets to my birthday. My birthday is in early October, and then I'm just like,
Because it's
whatever.
And you know what? It's winter.
Yeah.
It's Christmas.
But I feel like you'll be okay, because
Yeah.
I remember after we came back from SA, me and you were in the gym, and I
Yeah.
remember we'd say stuff like, "Oh, it hasn't been an amazing sesh, but just for consistency,
Yeah,
sake,
we'll
I'm
just
here."
go.
And you're still, what is it? It's
Still
August
doing.
now, and you're
Yeah.
still, that's 8
And
months.
that's where it is, you know. That bit where it's like, it's not really like the best session. It's not, but you're
Yeah,
still going.
still going,
That's
yeah.
what shows
we
the
were
results.
showing up. It was winter. It
Yeah.
was cold. So
Yeah.
because I know your fitness journey this year, I know you haven't just been like birthdays in a month.
Yeah, it's been consistent
So I
for the whole
don't think
year,
you're
yeah.
gonna stop after your
I think for
birthday.
all of us, though,
Yeah.
because like
Yeah.
Grace, we've got trips at the end of the year, but not once have I been like, this is for my
Yeah,
goodbye.
yeah,
100%.
Not once has that
I
come
think
out
that's
my
the
mouth.
first time though.
I've never.
This is the first time in my
Yeah.
whole life that I've ever done this.
I've never
Yeah.
said.
And I've
oh,
also accepted
goodbye,
that the
or
body
this.
that I would want, it's gonna take some time as well.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I'm not trying to do like some quick.
Yeah,
diet, but-
that's literally. I haven't once been like, oh, the holidays coming out. It's just like, just keep going. It's just part
going.
of my routine. Like, and also like some days it's just like altering that routine, but knowing you're still doing something.
I think it's that consistency, because I think all of this, what we're saying, it's the result of like the first 8 months of the year. Like just keep doing good things.
Yeah.
And even like this time right now, this summer, I'm doing my disso. I should be eating every bad
Everything
thing
under the
on
sun.
under
Yeah.
the sun with the amount of stress that I'm under. However, I think because of those consistent good habits before,
Yeah.
of maybe having a bite of something sweet, but generally eating quite a healthy and good meal, it's just stayed the same.
Yeah. Word,
So yeah, I
word.
think consistency has
word.
been.
Okay, so what would you say then, to wrap up today? Like, obviously today's a bit shorter, guys, so sorry about that. But what would you say would be like one of your tips for people who like sometimes find it a bit harder in the summer? What would be like your advice for that?
I mean, like maybe like going out and like going off plan and stuff.
Yeah, because I think cocktails, brunches, weddings, it can
Yeah,
be.
it gets a little bit
Obviously,
crazy.
we've all had a bit of like a down kind of summer. Like, it hasn't been that,
Yeah.
lively, but.
I would say it's in the little things. Like it's honestly, like you said, if you've got a walking pad, if you're the kind of person that would do, I don't know, like see like me and Grace where we live relatively close to our gym, if you in proximity where you can walk, just do the little extra bits in between, because that's where you see the difference. So if you can walk to the gym, or if you can just walk to the shop instead of getting in the car, like these are not hot takes, like this is nothing that you've never heard before, but maybe you just need to hear it reiterated. Just do the small things and it will all add up. Yeah. That would be my closing word.
Word. Love that.
That is good.
Yeah. That's good,
I'll say a quick
too good, Pastor.
I'll say a quick word for anyone that is going to be studying in the summertime. I think something that has been helpful is just being a bit more organized. I think that has helped me over the past few months, because I know there are times when things hit the fan and the deadline is like looming, it's really, really soon. That's when I tend to eat like lots and lots of sugar because of the stress. But being a tiny bit more organized, if it's even just a tiny bit more organized, I think is helpful. So you don't have to get to that place where it's like, and then you're just like down in every like sugary drink. And I did do that actually with my draft disso like one day before. But yeah, just trying to be as organized as possible so it doesn't have to get to a place where you're just down in every sugary drink and chocolatey chocolate.
Yeah,
chocolatey chocolate.
Smaller than small.
And I guess my final bit of, I don't know, advice or whatever, I guess from my own summer, is try to literally make this a lifestyle and not the cliche, make it a lifestyle, go gym 10 days no, like whatever it is you enjoy, find ways to do it for other people. If it's running, find run clubs. If it's hikes, find hike clubs. If you're interested in swimming, if you're interested in walking, instead of speaking on the phone to your friend, go for a walk with them. Find ways to make things into your everyday lifestyle, and then that way you'll never like losing out on an opportunity to improve your fitness. So yeah, gorgeous. That's my final take.
What a word.
Wow. Lovely having you girls here.
Thank you.
So, as always, guys, please do connect with us on socials. Connect with me, Run with Rose. Connect with Grace, the Grace Marie on all socials. She's got a YouTube channel as well. I think I've already said this before. Please
Productivity
follow her.
Queen.
Productivity Queen, period poverty, activist. And please follow Echo Sierra.
At Echo Sierra __.
Even though she's on private, and I don't know why she's always on private.
I'm actually on public right now, but I don't know for how long.
I was able to repost your link.
Yeah. Please do follow us all, and we'll be back with the next weigh in next month.
Woo.
Bye, guys. Bye.